So 1 minute. So this teachers portal, can you up? It's not possible to upload now.
You just send me. I will try to upload. Actually, I am also not available now. You can directly share in the here. Directly share the PDF.
No, it's not possible, sir. Directly, I'm not able to share. That's what it's for. Previous and all I had used to share, but this is not able to share. It's just a PDF only, but directly in application windows they are showing.
You
It is
can share the PDF directly. No, this is Zoom, so you can directly share.
not able to share, sir, because it is showing application windows.
No, you can open the PDF and then share that. Yeah,
Okay,
now it is shared.
it's visible, no, sir?
Yeah, it's visible. You can continue, please.
Okay, sir. So today we will be starting with. Okay. So today we will be starting with the Charaka Sutra Sthana. First 15 chapters we will aim. Then one more class will be there where we will be dealing with the next 16 to 30 chapters. So here we will start with the Charaka Sutra Sthana first chapter, Dirghanjivati Adhyaya. So here in the Dirghanjivati Adhyaya, we will give an introduction part like who will be the Upadeshta and who will be the part who will be dealing with the main chapters of Charaka Samhita. So here we know the Upadeshta, that is Atreya Punarvasu, and the composer was the Agnivesha, and redactor was Charaka, and the reconstructor was Dridabala. These are the main part which can be dealt here. So other than this one, the question asking areas we will first deal with. What areas can be asked here? So here, mainly regarding the Dirghanjivati Adhyaya, this chapter here, this part which starts is like Ashtapada Adha Adidirgha. This part starts like the Ashtapada Adidirgha Jivati Adhyaya and Vyakhyasamaha. That starts like that. And Ayurveda Utpatti, the first part of the shloka deals with the Ayurveda Utpatti, where Brahma to Daksha Prajapati and Daksha Prajapati to Ashwini and Ashwini to Devendra, Bharadwaja, Atreya, Agniveshadi. This is the part where it is explaining regarding the Ayurveda Utpatti. So that also I think you will not have any difficulty because it is starting from the Brahma, then the Daksha Prajapati, Ashwini, Devendra. Okay, there it is coming as Ashwini and then coming to Devendra. Okay, that also. And after that, Bharadwaja, Atreya, Agniveshadi. Just remember Charaka's part first, then you will not have confusion with the other Samhitas. So we will start with the Adhyayas. You know, there are total of about 30 Adhyayas and there are total 7 Chatushkas here. There are 7 Chatushkas in this part. 7 Chatushkas are there. And in the last, there are 2 Sangraha Adhyayas which is mentioned. This is the overall picture of Charaka Samhita. That 2 Sangraha Adhyaya is also mentioned here. So when here we will the Vigna Bhuda Yada Rogaha Pradur Bhuda Sharirina that is mentioned, and one of the main important shloka is explaining here like Dharmartha Kama Mokshanam Arogyam Moolam Uttamam. That is reference from Charaka first chapter Dirghanjivati Adhyaya. As this is an important shloka, it can be asked like which is the reference of this shloka. So here it is mentioned as Dharmartha Kama Mokshana. Okay, this part can be asked here. And here it is like Ahamarte Niyujamatre the Pratamam Vachaha. This part is mentioned. And Trisutra and Triskanda is also mentioned. The Trisutra and Triskanda there. So that is Hetulinga Aushadha Jnana. Trisutra, or it is also called as Triskanda. Trisutra, when it is asked Hetulinga Aushadha, then we will not have any confusion. But whenever it is asked as Triskanda, there can be confusion there. Trisutra or Triskanda, that is Hetu, Linga and Aushadha there. Or Triskanda. Trisutra or Triskanda, that is Hetu, linga, and also aushadha. Okay, this is the part which is Hetu, linga, and aushadha there. And you have mainly the Tridanda. In that Tridanda also, I hope there is no difficulty, because Tridanda, when it is mentioning, you can remember a triangle. In the triangle, it is one is here Sattva. You can mention here as Sattva, and this is Atma, and this is the Sharira. So you can remember like the Sas. The Sas is roaming around with the Dhanda. The Sas is roaming around with the Danda or with a stick. So that is Tridanda is Sas. Sattva, Atma, Sharira. Okay. Then Karana and Samavaya Padarthas are mentioned there. Karana or the Samavaya Padartha. Then regarding the Karana, Sampurna Karana Padarthas are total 6 in number. Sampurna Karana Padarthas are total 6 in number. That is Samanya Vishesha, Guna Karma, Dravya Karma, Samavaya it is mentioned. And you know who are the Atreya Shishyas. These are all coming under the first parts, Atreya Shishyas. They are Agnivesha, Bela, Jadugarna, Parashara, Harita, and Ksharapani is mentioned there in that part. So these are all about the first introduction part there. So we will go to the parts of this text, okay, what it is mentioned there. Okay. So here, whenever we are dealing with it, first it is regarding the Sutra Sthana. The Sutra Sthana, it is divided into Sapta Chatushkas. So this can be asked like how the Sapta Chatushkas can be by hearted, how it is. So you know the Veshaja, Swastha, Nirdhesha, Kalpana. So the first two words we can mention it as Basan Kriya. Like that, the quotation is like that, the code word can be mentioned there. Basan Kriya. So here Kalpana, Roga, Yojana and Annapana. Like that, the Kriya can be mentioned there. So you will get the 7 Chatushkas in an order with it. When you come to the Charaka Samhita, there are 7 parts there. That is the Dirgha Jivita Adhyaya and the parts which are mentioned there. That we will deal with it first. So Charaka Samhita, there are 7 types, which is 7 areas, Kul Parishad. So here there is Dirgha Jivita, Vadakalakali, Ajna Purisha, and Atreya Vadagapa. That is not so important. Here you have to give importance to the Utpatti, Chatushkas, and how in which all Chatushkas, which all chapters are coming. These are the important areas. And what is Dharmartha Kama Mokshanam Arogyam Moolam Uttamam. This is the shloka part you have to take care. Okay. Now we will be going to the other part. Okay. So here Samhita Chatushtaya. So we have already mentioned the Triskanda and Tridanda. That is the initial exam asking parts there. When you come to the Paryayi Shabda, there is Brahma Pitamaha. There is Brahma Pitamaha, and Indra, it is Shukra, Sahasraksha, and Shajipati and Balahantara. And the Anvantari, Dirgatapa. And for the Atreya Punarvasu, it is Maitri Para. And for the Agnivesha, it is Saumya. These are the parts which is mentioned. So here also the shloka part which is mentioned, that is enough. And the Maharshi Vedas are 4. That also not so important. And regarding the Atreya Shishyas, that also you are very much familiar of it. So there is also no difficulty there. You know the Dharma Prakshapati, Shuni Kumara, Indra, Bharadwaja, and Atreya Punarvasu, and Deva Upadeshaka and Laukika Parampara with Agnivesha, Pela Chatukarna, Parashara, Harita, Ksharapani. So that also you have by hearted in an order. So there will be no difficulty in that area also. Okay. Now we will be going to the Parishada Sthana. In the Parishada Sthana, it is Parshve Himavata Shubhe. Parshve Himavata Shubhe, like that Himalaya parts which is mentioned. And Shatpatartha we have already dealt. That is the Samanya that was also dealt with that one. Ayurveda Vyakya, mainly in this area, the shloka type of questions are very much easily questionable areas. So first shloka is Dharmartha Kama Mokshanam Arogyam Moolamuttamam. That part can be asked. Then the other one is regarding Hitahitam Sugam Dukkam. These are the 2 shloka areas which can be asked. And the definition part for Ayurasmin Vidyate Aneneti. Then we will be going to the Ayu and the synonyms part of it. Previously, this question was very much repeatedly asked regarding Ayu paryaya or the synonyms part of it. So that is why you have to give importance to this area. Dari, Jivida, Nityaka, Anubandha, and also Chetananuvritti. This Chetananuvritti, don't forget. So that's why you just underline this Chetananuvritti. This is one of the important area where the question can be asked. And we will, each type, there is no need to by heart. Thus the Ayu Paryaya only you understand. That is only enough in this area. The Ayu Paryaya only you have to understand. Then we have the Sarvada Sarva Bhavana, Samanya Vridhikaranam, that shlokas and all is mentioned. And there is regarding Samanya Mekattakaram, Visheshastu Prataktukur, that part is there. And Lokas Tishtadi Sanyoga Tatra Sarvam Pradishtida. This questions can be asked. Lokas Tishtadi Sanyogas Tatra Sarvam Pratishthidam. This area can be asked. So this is coming under Charaka Sutra that you have to understand. And Tridanda, we have already dealt with it. Tristamba, you will easily get. Tristamba, Tristuna, you will easily get. Trisutra also, Triskanda also we have finished. Tridanda only you have to remember like Sas. Then coming to the Ayurveda Adhikarana, that is Sattva Atma Sharira Yukta Purusha there. And Dravya, there are 9 Dravyas which is mentioned. That is Kadinyatmaha Manaha Kalo, Dishascha Dravya Sangraha, like that it is mentioned. And Sendriyam Chedanam Dravyam, Nirindriyam Achedanam, that is also area part which is mentioned. So Samanya Mekattwakaram Visheshastu Prataktukaram. That can be asked. So that's why you can understand that part or just understand this area or underline this area. Vriddhi Samana Sarvesham Viparide Viparide Karani. That quotation. Okay. Okay, we will deal with it. Next. Then coming to the Karana Dravyas are total 9 in number. That we will deal with it now. I hope you are able to follow up to this. Any doubt you can ask. Then coming to the other area, Guna Gana Ganana and Karma Lakshana and Samavaya Lakshana, and also regarding the Dravya Lakshana, that areas are mentioned. So here you can go for the Karana Dravya part, the Karana Dravya. So here for the Karana Dravya, it is about total 9 in number, the Karana Dravya, and Karya Dravya, it is total 2 in number. So Karya in that there is an R. R means the 2. Karya. There is 2 Karya. There is 2 Dvivida Karya that you can easily understand. Karana Dravya also 9 in number. Karana. So 9 Karana or Nava Karana. Navadwaras are there in our body. So Navadwaras, 9 Karanas. Like that also you can correlate and understand here. Then Lokas Tishthal and Yoga Sutra, that we have already underlined that part. And coming to the Pradnadi Karma Cheshti Duchade. So there are karma is total 5 in number. So here when you understand, okay. So here when you understand, there are total about Karana Dravyas are total 9 in number. Karana is about total 9 in number. And the Karya is about 2 in number. And the karma is about 5 in number. Karma is 5, you will easily understand because Panchakarma is there. That's why you will easily understand that part. Then coming to the Guna. Guna, you know, there were 41 Gunas in number. Previously, this question used to repeatedly asked. That's why the Guna is total 41 in number. In that one, the Paradi Gunas are total 10 in number. So Para Paratwe, Para, Par is about total 10 in number. Paradas, like that you can understand one movie is there, no? Pardes. Pardes, the movie is there. So Pardes, this like that you can understand as thus. So here how you can understand is thus Pardes. Paradi Gunas are total 10 in number. For that understanding you have to remember Pardes. And then coming to the Gurvadi Guna. Gurvadi Guna 20 you will easily get. There is no need of that code word. So the Gurvadi Gunas are total 10 in number. Then we have the Vishesha Guna. Vishesha Gunas are total 5 in number here. Vishesha is total 5 in number here. And the Atma is about total 6 in number here. Atma is about total 6 in number here. Then when we go to the Dravya part, we'll go to the Dravya part first and we will deal with the other areas. Okay, I hope you have understood up to this. Okay. Next, going to the Guna, the Buddhi and the Gurvadi parts there. So here you have the Sartha, Gurvadi, Buddhi, Pradna. That is also not so important. Buddhi, Gurvadi, everything you will get it easily. Just the number is only important there. And one of the important quotation is regarding Samavayo Apratek Bhavo Bhumayadena Gunarmidaha and Yatrasrida Karma Guna Karanam Samavayitat. So these two quotation you have to just understand and see that this is given here, that you just familiarize here. So, okay. This two quotation, Samavayo Apratik Bhava and also Yatrasridaha Karma Guna. These two, you just familiarize this area here. Okay. Then coming to next areas. Next, coming to the Guna Lakshana part. In that Guna Lakshana part, just Utpatti Beda part is only so much important. So first we will go to the Vyadi and Vyadi Ashraya part. So in the Vyadi Ashraya part, maybe the most important part is regarding Sharira and the Sattva part, and Sharira Dosha Chikilsa. So Sharira Dosha Chikilsa are of two types. Deva Vipashraya and also the Yukti Vipashraya Chikilsa. And Manasa Dosha Chikilsa, it is Jnana, Vijnana, Dhairya, Smriti and also Samadhi, like that is areas called. And the Vada dosha, Pitta dosha, Kapha dosha, gunas are mentioned. That is not so important area. Just Kapha dosha guna, that is Mrudu, Madhura and Pichila, that area is mentioned. That is enough. Pitta dosha, it is Amla and Katu. Amla and Katu is more mentioned for Pitta dosha, and for the Kapha dosha, it is Mrudu, Madhura and Pichila part. When you come to the Dravya part, Dravya meva Trividam. Dravya is about three parts which is mentioned in the first chapter. So that is Dosha Pradhamana, Dhatu Pradushana and also Swastha Hita. Dosha Prashamana, Dhatu Pradhushana and also Swastha Hita part which is mentioned here. So how you can understand it is Dosha Prashamana and Dhatu Pradhushana and also Swastha Hita. So DDSD, like that you can understand. DDS, Dravya is about DDS or SDS, like that you can make a code word of from that one. Here Dravya is also three types. The age-old classification is like Jangama, Anupa and also Jangama, Udbita and Parthiva, that is mentioned there. And here the Jangama is total 9 in number. That number you should understand that. Total, the Jangama Dravyas are total 19 in number here. So what are the Jangama Dravyas? That is Madhuni Gorasaha. So Madhuni Gorasaha is the milk, Kshira there. Madhuni Gorasa, Pittam Vasa, Majja, Astragamisham and Shringa and the Naka. So here Madhuni Gorasa, sometimes you will not click easily. Madhuni Gorasa, what it is. So Madhuni Gorasa is coming under is coming under the Jangama. Just write and keep that. Madhuni, Gorasa, part and also the Shringa. Shringa is also coming under the Jangama Visha there. Sorry, Jangama Dravya there. Then the Parthiva Dravya. So in the Parthiva Dravya is this Manashilale, Manayo, Lavanam Gairi Kanjane. So the Manayo word, the Manayo, Manashilale, Manashilale, Manayo, Lavanam Gairika Anjanam. Lavana Gairika Anjana, everything you will get it easily. Sometimes a Manayo, what it is, you will get confused. This metallic compounds which is coming there. So the Parthiva, you just understand in that, underline in that quotation, Manashilale Manayo. That part is important. Manashilale Manayo. Then coming to the Panchaloha. The Panchaloha, you know, the Tamra, Rajada, Trapu, Sisa, and the Krishna Loha. These are the Panchalohas which are mentioned by Chakrapani. The Panchalohas which are mentioned by Chakrapanis, these are this. So it is Tamra, Rajada, and Trapu, the Sisa, and the Krishna Loha. This is this part, TRTSK or TER-TSK, or RT-TSK, like that you can understand, or it is easy to understand it as RT. RT has made it as KST. RT-KST, that you will understand easily. So RT-KST, when you understand, it will be easy for you. So here you can understand like that, RT-KST. So RT is Rajata, Tamra, then Krishna Loha, Sisa, and also Trapu. Trapu or the Trapusa. These are the parts which is mentioned for the Pancha Loha. Okay. Then coming to the Audbita Bheda. the Jangama and the Parthiva Dravyas classification. After that, you have the Ayurveda Dravya classification. So in the Ayurveda Dravya classification, it is of 4 types. Ayurveda Dravya is about 4 types. So it is Vanaspati, Vanaspatya, Aushadha and Viruddha. This is also one of the area which is repeatedly asked. So the Ayurveda is about 4 types. Okay. Ayurveda is about 4 types. So in the Ayurveda, it is Vanaspati. First, we will go to the Vanaspati part. So in the Vanaspati, it is Phalayukta Vina Pushpa. Phalayukta Vina Pushpa. This is the area which is mentioned for the Vanaspati. Phalayukta Vina Pushpa for the Vanaspati. Then coming to the Vanaspatya. So in the Vanaspatya, it is Phala and the Pushpa Yukta. So sometimes the questions will be asked like, which among the following is Phala and Pushpa Yukta? The Phala and Pushpa Yukta is Vanaspatya. Okay. The Phala and also the Pushpa Yukta is the Vanaspatya. Then coming to Aushadha. Aushadha is very repeatedly asked there. So, Phalapakantaha Aushadha. We know whenever we give the Aushadha, what is there giving? Phala. Aushadhas are giving phala or the paka of the phala, or Aushadhas are giving the boon of healing. So, Aushadha is Phalapakantaha. Aushadha is Phalapakantaha. Okay, this is the area. Then Viruddha is the example is Pratani. Okay, Viruddha is the example is Pratani, which is mentioned there. These are all about the Ayurveda Dravya. Ayurveda Dravyas are in total divided into 4 types. This is the area which is mentioned. Ayurveda is divided into 4 types there. And then you have the Ayurveda Dravya. In total, about 18 type of Ayurvedas are mentioned. In that one, there is Mula, Twak, Sara, Niryasa and all the classification is mentioned. In that one, Kshara, Kshiram, Basma, Shunga, like that you can understand, or just underline what are the important areas. That is only enough here. Okay. Okay, then we will go to the other area. Okay. This is fine. Okay. Okay, this is one of the Ayurveda. We have already covered this area. And the Dravya Vargira Karana. Okay. Before that, we will deal with the Ayurveda. Just Ayurveda is about total 18 in number in that area. Only you have to understand. The Ayurveda. Okay, Ayurveda is about 18 examples are mentioned for Ayurveda. In that one, Kshara, Kshira, and also the Basma is mentioned. The Kshara, Kshira, the Basma, and the Shunga. That is all mentioned here. Kshara, Kshira, Basma, and the Shunga. Just a few examples you just understand for the Ayurveda Dravyas here. Then coming to the Mulini. Mulini is total 16 in number and Falini is total 19 in number. So it is easy because one is 16 and another is 19. When you invert the 6, you will get the 9 there. So the Mulini is total 16 in number and the Falini is total 19 in number. So you have to understand like the Phala. In order to retain the Phala, you have to wait till 19 years because the entrance result will come. You will start joining some of the new courses. That is all happening in the 19th year. Okay, 19th year you will join for the new course. Like that you understand. So the Phala of every hard work you will get at the age of 19 years. Okay, so the Falini is a total 19 in number. Then you come to the Mahasneha. So the Mahasnehas are total 4 in number that is mentioned here. We will go to this area there. Okay. 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 Then coming to the Mahasneha. So here in the Mahasneha, it is like 4 types of Mahasnehas are there. In the 4 types, mainly regarding the Lavana is also about 5 types. So Panchalavana and Mahasnehas are total 4 in number and Mustras are total 8 in number. So Ashtamutra, Ashtadugdha, Panchalavana, Mahasnehas are 4 in number and the Falini is total 19 in number. Mulini is total 16 in number. Just I think you don't have to understand the Mulini, what are the examples given and the Falinis, what are the example given. Just understand what are the main number which is given there. So Falini, Phala, you will get it 19 years, like that you will understand. Then Punarvasu Anusara Shodhana Vriksha. There are Shodhana Vrikshas are total 6 in number. That also you underline. This is also one of the important part there. The Shodhana Vrikshas are total 6 in number. This is this area. The Shodhana Vrikshas are total 6 in number. That is also one of the area. Then you have regarding the Mula Aushadha, okay? Mula Aushadha, we have total 16 in number. In that one, the things which we use for the Vamana, that are the examples of Shanapushpi, Bimbi, and also Haimavati. These are the things which are used for the Mulinis. The Mulinis are total this much. Shanapushpi, Bimbi, and also the Hemavati are explained for the Mulini Dravya there. When you go to the Shweta Malakangani, that is the Jyotishmati, it is Shiro Virechana in areas. That is Shiro Virechana. And other areas are Virechanartha. But the rest you can use this for the Virechana. So for the Shiro Virechana, it's just 2 in number, Shweta and also Jyotishmati. So this can be asked sometimes. Shweta and Jyotishmatis are used for the Shiro Virechana. And for the Virechana, we will go to the Virechana concept which is used there. So for the Virechana, Hastidanti, Shama, Trivrit, Adoguda, Saptala, Pratyakshrini, these are the areas which is used, or Dravanti and Shirini, that is all coming under Virechanartha Dravya. When you go to the Phala Aushadha, so the Phala Aushadha, here it is used for the Vamana and the Basti. Vamana and the Basti, which are the areas which is used. So that is the Damargava, Ikshvaku, Jimetuka, and the Kritavedana, and the Madana Kudaja, Trapusa, and all is mentioned there. So here, in the Rutu only, the Sangrahana is happening here, and you just by heart that area, the Falini, in that one, Vamana and Astapana, which are the Dravya which is used. There are total of about 8 Dravyas are mentioned. So these 8 Dravyas, just by heart these areas. For this one, give you one part. So mainly it is Damargava, then Ikshvagu is there. Ikshvagu is there. Jimutaka is there. Then Kritavedana is there. Then the Madana and the Kutaja. Okay. Madana and the Kutaja is there. Also Trapusa and also Hastiparni. Trapusa and also the Hastiparni. These are the important areas there. So here, you can KMK. Dich is for KMK, TH. So just prepare a code word for this Dravya. Dich, KMK, and the TH. So this you can just understand. Dich, KMK, and TH. These are the things which is used for the Vamana and also for the Basti there. Then coming to the Virechana. Before the Virechana, what is used there? For the Virechana, it is mainly Shangapushpi, Vedanga, Anupa, and Klitaka, then Prakirya. These are the things which is used for the Virechana there. And Nastaha Prachardana. Asta Prachardana is called as the Shiro Virechana. For the Shiro Virechana, mainly Pratyek Pushpi is used. So this can be used, which is used for the Nastaha Virechana or the Shiro Virechana among the Falini part, that is called as the Pratyek Pushpa. So this can be underlined, okay, this part. So this one, the Pratyek Pushpa or the Falini part can be given there. Then we will be going to the Chatusneha. So generally, what is the usage of Chatusneha? So the Chatusnehas are Vada, Pitta, Kafapaha. In overall, it is Trudoshaja. It's like Vada, Pitta, Kafapaha. It is mentioned in the Samhitas, the Mahasnehas. The Panchalavanas, you know, the Saindavas or Virchala, like that, the Panchalavanas are mentioned there. And the main qualities of Panchalavanas are Deepaniyatama, Alepanartha, and then Ajirna, Anaha, and Gulma, Shula, Udara. These are the part which is mentioned about Panchalavana. Then coming to Ashtamutras. So the Ashtamutras in this one, Hasti, Ushtra, Haya, Kara, and all is coming there. Okay, so here the qualities of mutras are mentioned. So it is Ushna Tikshna. The shloka goes like Ushnam Tikshnam Adho Ruksham Katukam Lavananidam. Like that the shloka goes. And there is one line which is mentioning like Panduroko Upasrushtanam Uttamam Shama Uchede. Like for the best one, for the Panduroga Shamana is the Mutra which is mentioned. So this can be asked. Which one is the Panduroga Upasrishtanam Uttamam Sharmi Uttamam Uchade, like that. So Panduroga Shamana for the best, for that one, the best is the Mutra there. And each Mutra it is mentioned there. What are the gunas of it? So in this one, the questions were repeatedly asked. Like, we'll go to the other tabular column. Okay. Here it is regarding what are the important mudras. So in this one, mainly apaspadaka, like that one, guna is mentioned. So that can be repeatedly asked. The Khara Mutra is apasmara unmada graha vinashanam. So which among the following is apasmara unmada graha vinashanam? That areas can be asked there. Then Vaji Mutra. So the Vaji Mutra is Dibanam Kadutikshanam Ashwakapahara Mutra Dadrishu. So here you can mention as Kushta and the Vrana. Kushta and the Vrana and the Visha, this can be removed. This is a Kushta, Vrana and the Visha can be removed with the Vaji Mutra. And also for the Ushtra Mutra. For the Ushtra Mutra, it is Shwasakasaknam Arshognam. That can be asked. And for Hasti Mutra, it is Baddha Vinmutram, Vishashleshva Amayarsha. And for the Mahisha Mutra, it is Shofa Udaragnam, that quality. And for the Gavya Mutra, it is Samik Pida Doshodrehidam. Doshodrehidam, like that. And Ajadruda is Patyam Doshannahanti. Patyan Doshanihanti. So this can be asked like, which among the following is Patyam Doshanihanti? Like that it can be asked them. And the other one is Tiktam Snigdam Pittam Avirodhi. Which among the following is Avirodhi? Like that the quotation can be asked them. Okay, this is all about this area. Okay. Then coming to the Avika, just whatever I have told underline, that is only enough. Beyond that, it's not needed. Then we are going to the regarding the Kshira. Okay, the Kshira, what are them? So in the Kshira, there is one line which is told like Sarva Prana. Yeah, 1 minute. It's not there here. Okay. It is mentioned that Sarva Pranavidam Satyam Shamanam Shodhanam Ta. So Shamanam Shodhanam, everything is mentioned for the Kshira there. And in that Kshira, that is Nasya Alepa Avagaheshu Vamana Astapaneshu Cha Virechane Snehane Cha Payaha Sarvatra Yujade. So for all these qualities, this is one of the important things which is mentioned there. Then coming to Mutra Samanya Guna, that also we have covered, so there is no need. Shodhanartha, there are 6 types of vriksha. Okay, Tattvida, Sreshtatama Visha, okay, Visha, that and all is fine. It's up to this only needed. And Aharamala, okay, that's also fine. Ashtanga Ayurveda, that is also fine there. Then one of the important quotation is regarding Tade Viktyam Vaishidyam Yadarogya Kalpate Sacheva Bishijam Sreshtu Rogebhyo Pramojet. This is one of the important shloka which is mentioned regarding the Vaishajya Kalpana, that is having reference in the first chapter of Charaka Samhita. Then one of the shloka which is mentioning regarding the Agatantra part also, that is the Yoga the Vivisham Tikshnam Uttamam Vaishajam Bhavet Vaishajam Chapi Duryuktam Tikshnam Sampati Devisham. That is also important there. Then the Kshira Vriksha, Shira Vriksha, and also the Tvak Kshira, that is 3 types it is mentioned. So that also can be asked sometimes. So we will see that also first. So here the Kshira is about total 3 in number. Kshira is about total 3 in number. That is for the Vamana, it is Ashmantaka. Vamana, it is Ashmantaka. And for the Virechana, it is Snuhi. Okay. For the Virechana, it is Snohi. And for both Vamana and Virechana, Arkakshira is best suited. Okay. For both Vamana and Virechana, Arkakshira. This Arkakshira is more sweet. Okay. This is this. And next for the Twak, what it is. Okay. When we are coming to the Twak concept, in the Twak, mainly for the Virechana, it is Putika and Tilvaka. It is Putika and also Tilvaka. So this is important area. Very much repeatedly it can be asked. So just understand this area. Putika and also Tilvaka can be asked for the Twak. Virechana, it is Putika and the Tilvaka which is asked. And for the Krishna Gandha, it is for the Bahya Prayoga. The Krishna Gandha is used as the Bahya Prayoga. So which among the following is used as Bahya Prayoga? That can be asked here. The Krishna Gandha is Bahya Prayoga. Okay, fine. This is up to this. This you can underline and keep it somewhere as a tabular column. This can be asked. Okay, then coming to Apamarga Tanduliya Adhyaya. So in Apamarga Tanduliya Adhyaya, the second chapter, the first chapter, this is only enough. The Hina Prakriti and all is not so important. The Koshta, the Shuddha Pariksha, okay, this is fine. Up to this only, this is Shatrasa and all, you will get it easily. We will go to the Apamarga Tanduliya chapter, okay? So in the Apamarga Tanduliya chapter, maybe the first reference is regarding Yavagu, okay? So the Yavagu and the Yavagu number is very important here. So here, the Yavagu for the Siddhada, Tandula Prayoga is mentioned there. So it is Angur Janana Samartha Bhija Bhavanam Tandulana is mentioned. And Panchakarmani Kurvida Matra Kalo Vijare. And that one slide is there. And Tishtatuperi Utitnyo Dravya Jnanavatam Sada. That is also one line which is mentioning regarding the Apamarga Tanduliya. And total of about 28 Yavagus are mentioned there. So 28 number is also coming under the Shalakya there. The Shalakya, the year, for the ear disease, you have to take the Yavagu. Like that you will understand. For the ear disease, you have to take the Yavagu. Because ear is also, the Karna Roga is also 28 and the Yavagu is also 28. So 28 is common between the Karna Roga and the Yavagu. So 28 number you keep in mind. So in that one, first is regarding the Panchagola Yavagu. The qualities of Panchagola, the quality only you have to understand, that is mainly Deepaniya quality. It is mainly of Deepaniya quality and Shulakni quality. So Panchagola Yavagu is used for the Deepana and Shulakna effect. Lagu Panchamola Yavagu is there. That is for the Vadika Adhisara and also as the Pachane. The Vadika Adhisara and for the Pachana effect it is used. The Lagu Panchamola and Dadi Mamla Yavagu is there. That is Pitta Shleshma Adhisara. Just one combination is there, Masha, Grita and the Kshira. That is, this three combination is mainly Vrishya in concept. Masha, Grita and also Kshira there. You have the Dashamula Yavagu, that is for the Dashamula, the word is itself Kasa, Hikka and Shwasa Shamana is there. And Bahutila plus Sarpi and Lavana, that is Nehana. Churna Pradeha is there. Kurna Shamana, the Churna Pradeha, it is total 32 in number. It's Shulanashaga, this and all, Panchagola Yavagu. This is given, just important ones only you understand here. This is up to this. Just Shirisha and Sindhuvara is mentioned for the Churna Pradeha. Okay. This is there. And Churna Pradeha is total 32 in number. Okay. This is enough. Then coming to the Aragvadi Adhyaya. So in the Aragvadi Adhyaya, the Churna Pradeha is about 32 in number. So there are 32 teeth in our mouth. So 32 teeth will become Churna if we beat with Aragvada. If we beat with Aragvada, 32 teeth will become like Churna. So you can understand the Churna Pradeha 32 number there. So here it is Manashila and Haratala combination which is mentioned there. So Manashila and Haratala combination it is Kushta Prashamana Pradeha or Kushta Shamana Pradeha is mentioned, and Rasanjana, Prapunnada and all is mentioned for the Kushta Shamaka, and Shirisha and Sindhuvara it is Vishashamaka, and Kola Kulatadi Churna is Vatamaya with Amala Dravya which is mentioned there. And next one is regarding the Lepana Prayoga, which is not so important. Next is Shadvidejana Shatasri Adhyaya. So here in the Madana Kalpa, there are total 133 number in Madana, and Shama Trivrit it is total 110 in number, like that it is mentioned here. So this is up to this, it is fine. I think Shadvidejana Shatasri Adhyaya, okay, that's also fine. So here there is Madana 133 in number and Shama Trivrit is total 110 in number. Just be aware of what are the number which is mentioned here. Okay, then my number. Shadvidejana Shratasri is total 600 in number. In that one, 355 it is for the Vamana Yoga and the 245 is for the Virechana Yoga which is mentioned there. So when you consider, there are total 600 in number. In that 600, there is 355 it is mentioned for the Vamana Yoga and 245 is mentioned for the Virechana Yoga. This is the bifurcation which is mentioned there. So, and you have the Virechana Ashraya, and regarding the Kashaya Yoni and the Kashaya Kalpa is also mentioned there. So here the Virechana Ashrayas are total 6 in number. Virechana Ashrayas are total 6 in number, but the Shiro Virechana Ashrayas are total 7 in number. The Shiro Virechana Ashrayas are total 7 in number, but with Virechana Ashraya is total 6 in number. And also the Kashaya Yoni is there. Kashaya Yoni is Panchalavana. Pancha, and without Lavana, the Kashaya Yoni is mentioned. Kashaya Kalpas are total 5 in number. That is Swarasa, Kalka, Shruta, Shita, Fanta, and Yata Purvam Baladikyam. That quotation is Yata Purvam Baladikyam. So this can be given in ascending and descending form to make us confused. So you just by heart in the form of Swarasa, Kalka, Shruta, Shita, Fanta only. So that is Yata Purvam Baladikam. So before the Kalka, Swarasa is coming. Before the Shruta, the Kalka is coming. Like that, the order is coming. And we'll go for each quotations of Swarasa, Kalka and Shruta. This you have already dealt in Vaishesha Kalpana chapters also. Okay. So, okay. This is part which is mentioned. And first we will deal with the Swarasa part. So Swarasa, we know the quotation, Indra Nishpirida, Dravya Sarasa Usichade, and the Kalka part. So the Kalka is Yaha Pindo Rasapishtanam, Sa Kalkaha Parigirtitaha. And the Fanda also fine. And the Mahakashayas are total 50 in number. There are 50 Mahakashayas. First is Jivaniya and last it is ending with Vaistapana Ganam. First is Jivaniya. So Jivana is very important, and then only the Vayastapana is coming. Jivaniya to Vayastapana, there are total 50 Mahakashayas are mentioned there. Panda and all that is fine. Mahakashaya will go with the Mahakashaya part. And before that one, there is Ksharangadara and Lepana, which is mentioned there. So this also in the Vaisheshya Lepa Kalpana, one of the important area there. So whenever we want the Varna effect, we have to apply at least in half Angula part. Maybe now we are not getting the good effects of Lepana because it is about only 1 angula there. So it is about half angula only. Vishakna is 1/3 angula and the Doshakna is 1/4 angula there. And Ritu Anusar, there are 6 Lepana yoga there. That is Shishira, Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha, Sharad and Hemanta there. In the Shishira, that is Sihi Moolam Tilaha, Krishnadikwan Twakka and Istushayava. And for the Vasanta, it is Darba Moola Himoshiradi is also mentioned. And for the Grishma, it is Kumudotpaladi is mentioned. And for the Varsha, it is Kaliyakadi. That is also not so important part there. Then you have the Dida Utpanna, like the Shula Prashamana is Panchagola. Guduji and Prishnaparni Sandhyapani. Just the important ones are the Bala and Adipala. Vatya is Brahmaniya, that area is enough. Then the Madhuka and Chitraka and Abhaya, the more than one time which is used there. So the Madhuka is total 11 in number and the Chitraka is total 6 in number and the Abhaya is 7, Vacha is 6 times. That was number repeated is there. So the Jivaniya is a Jivaka and Brahmaniya is a Shirini part which is mentioned. And here regarding the each ganas which is mentioned. Okay, I hope you are able to follow here. So here maybe Sajna Stapana and all can be asked sometimes. Sajna Stapana at least 2 to 3 drugs you just understand. Sajna Stapana it is Kaidarya, Golomi and also Ashoka Rohini is mentioned. These are the areas. Okay. Yeah. Then this is up to this. I think in this one, just Kushtakna you see, Varnya, in the Varnya it is Sita is mentioned. And Dashamula it is Shofahar Dashemani is mentioned. This is up to this area. And now we go to the Matrashtiya Adhyaya. I'll just drink some water. Okay. Then coming to next chapter of Matrashtiya. So in the Matra Shatiya, maybe the Ahara Matra. In that one, the Nitya Sevaniya Dravya is one of the areas where it can be asked there. So it is Nitya Sevaniya Dravya, that is Shishtika Shali, Mudga, Saindava, Amalaka, Yava, and Antariksha Jala, and the Paya is mentioned here for the Nitya Sevaniya Dravya. And in the Nitya Sevaniya Dravya, that is Vallura ka, 1 minute. Okay. That is Valura, Shushka Shaga, Shaluka, Kilata, Shugara, Mahisha, and Gavyamamsa is mentioned. And Matsya, Dadi, Masha, and Yavaka is mentioned. Matsya, Dadi, Masha, and Yavaka is mentioned in the Nitya Aseviniya Dravya. So this just understand because here the quotations or here the questions can be asked repeatedly here. We, among the Nitya Sevaniya Dravya and Nitya Asevaniya Dravyas, this can be asked. And for the Krisha Mamsa, na eva upayojayet. Krisha Mamsa is mentioned there. And Nirandiya Sevaniya Dravya also. Shashtika Shali is there. Mudga is there, Saindava is there, Amalaka, Yama, Antariksha Jala, Paya, Sarpi, and Jangala Mamsa and Madhu is also mentioned there. And you know, the Nitya Anjana. Then coming to the next part that is regarding the Nitya Anjana, that is the Sauvir Anjana there. One more is there regarding Ahara Matra. So Ahara Matra is dependent upon the Agni Bala. Always you have to take the Ahara depending on the Agni Bala. And the Guru Dravya should be taken half or 3/4 or 1/3 part of your stomach, the Guru Dravya, and the Lagu Dravya, now Adi Sauhitya, more than about the satisfactory limit. That is the Guru Dravya and the Lagu Dravya. And coming to the Anjana. So here the Anjana, within the 5 or 8 days, the Rasanjana should be applied there. Okay, the Rasanjana. And it is mentioned as Chakshus Tejo Mayam Tasya Vishesha Shleshmato Bayam, it is mentioned. And the Dhumapana is mentioned. So the Dhumapana is total 3 in number. Okay, the Dhumapana is total 3 in number. That is Naihika, Vairechanika, and Prayogika. 3 parts are mentioned. And the Prayogika, Dhumapana, Dravyas, and all is mentioned here. Okay. The Snahika, Vairechikanika, and also the Prayogika. And the Prayogika Dhumapana Dravya, in that one, we have regarding Harenuga, Priyangu, and all is mentioned. It is only enough. The Prayogika Varti, the length of Prayogika Varti length can be asked. It is about 8 angula in length. 8 angula in length should be the Prayogika Varti length. Okay, that can be asked, so that I will write. Varti is about 10 angula there. Okay. Prayogika Varti is about 10 angula. Sorry, 8 angula. Not 10 angula. It is about 8 angula. And Angushta Samhita, the Angushta Samhita is also mentioned, and Yava Sannibha, similar to the Yava Sannibha is there. So it is Yava Sannibha Varti. Okay. And then coming to the Snahika Dhumapana Dravya. Dravya which are mentioned for the Snahika Dhumapana. That is Vasa, Grita is there, Madhuchishta. These are all used for the Snahika Dhumapana. And for the Shiro Virechana Dhumapana, it is the Shweta, Jyotishmati, and the Patra which is mentioned. And the Dhumapana Gunas. So in the Dhumapana Guna, that is Dandashula, Pandu, and the Mukha part which is mentioned, and the Prayogika Dhumapana. So the Prayogika Dhumapana, it is 8 kala. There are 8 kalas of Prayogika Dhumapana. Prayogika Dhumapana should be taken in a day 2 times, and Snahika Dhumapana should be taken once in a day, and the Virechnika Dhumapana in a day can be taken about 3 to 4 times is also mentioned there. Okay. I'll write that part also because this can be asked. So here, regarding Prayogika Dhumapana. In the Prayogika Dhumapana, in a day, 2 times. Okay, that's for the Prayogika Dhumapana. Snahika is... Next is about the Snahika. Snahika in a day, it is about 1 time. In a day, it is about 1 time the Snahika Dhumapana. So how you can understand? So I'll tell the other time and then I will tell you the code for it. And the Virechana is about 3 to 4 times in a day. So here you have to by heart only the Snahika Dhumapana. Sneha should be given only 1 time, or Sneha or the love is only given 1 time. Like that you understand. So the Prayogika and Vairechanika, you will get it simultaneously there. Here, the Roga and the regarding the Dhumapana Anarha is mentioned. Who are all the people who have Dhumapana contraindication? That contraindication can be repeatedly asked. So you have to stress that area. Which are the contraindications for Dhumapana there? Okay, the contraindications for Dhumapana is like for the Talu Shosha and the Timira and the Shiro Abhihata, Shankaka and the Rohini there. So this is asked, which among the following is not coming under the Dhumapana Anarha? This quotation, this question was repeatedly asked there. So this can be asked there. So here the contraindications are Talu Shosha. Then you have the Timira and also Shiro Abhihata. Timira and also the Shiro Abhihata is also mentioned here. Also, you have the Shankaka and Rohini. Okay, Shankaka and also Rohini is mentioned. Okay, these are the parts which is contraindicated here. And you have the Prameha and Madatya. Prameha and Madatya also is contraindicated. Sometimes it can be asked. The Prameha or Madatya also just understand it is Dhumapana Anarha. But these are the repeated things which is asked. That's why I told it first only. Okay. Then coming to the Dhuma Netra. Okay. In the Dhuma Netra, which is the length of it. That is also repeatedly asked question. The length is about for the Vairechanika Dhumapana is about 24 angula. The Virechana is about 24 angula and the Prayogika is about 36 angula and Snahika is about 32 angula. So this is the bifurcation which is coming there. So Vairechanika is 24 angula. Vairechanika is 24 angula and the Prayogika is about 36. And the Snahika is about 32. So here, the Vairechanika is about 24 in number, which is mentioned. So here, you can understand like we are 24, like that you can understand. So the Vairechanika Dhuma, the 24 hours we are using the Dhuma, like that. 24 hours we are using the Dhuma or we are using the cigarette, something like that you can understand. So the Vairechanika Dhuma or the after using the Dhuma daily, 24 hours, someone got the Vireshana. Like that you can understand. And the Prayogika Buddhi, Prayogika 36, how you can correlate is that the Prayogika Buddhi or the wisdom comes at 36 years. And the Sneha, when you give the Sneha to irrelevant people, you will get all your 32 teeth trumped up. Okay, Snehika, that is 32. Then coming to the Nasya part, we'll go to the Nasya part there. This the part which is mentioned. Next, when you go to the Dhumapana part, okay, Dhumapana we have functioned, then Dhumapana Narti, and what are the important areas which is asked there, we have covered. Then coming to the Nasya part, okay, this is enough for the Dhuma. What are the importance that only you just understand for the length and all. The Nasya part, we'll go to the Nasya part next. Dhumanadi Nirmana and all, it is not so important. Okay, it's not so important. This length and all is only important. Okay, before the Nasya. Okay, we'll go for the Anjan. We'll go for the Nasya part. Okay, first we'll deal with the Nasya. Okay. Okay, Nasya part was mentioned there. So first we'll deal with the Nasya. Okay. In the Nasya, Anutaila, Nasyartha Ritu. Nasyartha Ritu is Pravrit, Sharat and Vasanta. Okay. Pravrit and also the Sharat and also the Vasanta. That is the Nasyartha Ritu for Anutaila. Nasyartha Ritu is that one. And the next one is regarding what are the qualities of this Nasya, that is Manya Stamba, Shirashula, Ardida, and the Hanugraha there. Then when you do the Nasya daily, there is Palitirahita and Visheshana, that is Keshavardhana effect is mentioned. And Penasa and Ardhava Vedaka also, this is have an effect. And the Shira Kampa for preventing the Shiraha Kampa. And Sarva Indriyana Vaimalyam. This can be asked like, which among the following is Sarva Indriyana Vaimalyam, or which among the following is purificatory effect for all the Indriyas? That one and only Nasya is only effective there. Sarva Indriyana Vaimalyam there. Then there is Jiratascha Uttamangeshu Jarana Labade. Like you have the sensatory neurons can be activated there with this one. And the Anutaila is there. Anutaila is Kashaya Siddha, like that areas can be asked. And the Dravya and the 100 parts of Mahendra Jala can be used there with the Dravya. Dravya plus 100 parts of the Mahendra Jala. And Taila plus 10 parts of Avashesha part can also be used there. The 1/10 parts Kashaya plus Taila, that is 10 parts can be used there. And the Anutaila Matra is about half pala. This can be asked. What is the Matra of Anutaila? The Matra is half pala. Okay. And the main quality is like it is Tridosha Shamaka and Indriya Balaprada. So Anutaila is Tridosha Shamaka. Then coming to the Danda Davana. We know the Danda Davana, it is about two types. Okay. The two types in that one, the rasa which is used is regarding the Kashaya, Katu and Tiktarasa. Kashaya, Katu and Tiktarasa. And the Dravya, you know, the Karanja, Karivira, Arka, Malati, Kakuba Asana. That is the Dravya which is used there. When you go for the Taila Gandusha. Okay. Taila Gandusha. That is... Dhumapana Narha, okay, Dhumapana Narha, Anjana, okay. Nitya Anjana on road we have covered, okay. Then coming to the Davana, that is also finished. Then coming to the Taila Gandusha. So whenever you are doing the Taila Gandusha, why it is given? Because the Hanubhala and the Swarabhala should be maintained. And Param Rasatjnana and Vadana Upachaya. So the wear and tear, removing the vadanas or the lips, tears and all can be removed here with the Taila Gandusha part. And Khandashosha will not happen here with the Oshtasputana, and the Karabakshana can also be taken there. And Nachadandaha Kshayam Yanti Dridamula Bhavanticha. This is also mentioned for the Stailagandusha. And the other one is regarding the Shiro Abhinga. What is the effect of Shiro Abhinga? So the Shiro Abhyanga is like Indriyani Prasidani. Indriyani Vaimalyakara is with the Nasya there. Indriyani Prasidandi, and also the Nidra Labha effect you will get when you do the Shiro Abhyanga pattern. So Sutvacha Ananam, and you have a good scalp region skin when the Shiro Abhyanga is done there. So Sutvak is there, and Indriyana Prasidanti, and also the Nidra Labha is there. And what is the effect of Karna Purana? The Karna Purana is mainly given for two grahas. Which are the two grahas? Manyagraha and Hanugraha. Like that you understand. Manyagraha or Hanugraha. It's actually the Manyastamba and the Hanugraha which is mentioned for the Karna Purana. And the next one is regarding the Sneha Abhyanga. Sneha Abhyanga, it is Dridata and Sutok. Dridata and the Sutok is mentioned for the Sneha Abhyanga. And Maruda Bhada, Klesha Vyayama Saha, and Sparshanebhya Adigo, Vayu Sparshanam Chatvagashritam, and Param Tvacha, and Abhigada Saha. These are all gunas of Sneha Abhyanga. So, which among the following is Param Tvacha? Like that, the quotation can be asked. The Param Tvacha is Sneha Abhyanga. Param Tvacha is Sneha Abhyanga there. And you have the Priya Darshana there, then Upachida Anga and Alpajara is also there. And the Apada Abhyanga, what are the effects of Pada Abhyanga? With the Pada Abhyanga, it is Gridrasi. Which among the following is Gridrasi preventive action? For that one, that is Pada Abhyanga is effective there. And for removing the Siras Nayu and the Sankocha effect also, this is effective there. And for removing the Arochaka, Tandra, Gaurava, and also it is effective there. And Snana. So mainly once the shloka was asked, like, which one of the following is Ojaskaram Param? So everyone was thinking like Ahara maybe, Aushada maybe. It is Snana actually. So Ojaskaram Param is Snana. So in order to remove the, or in order to make your Ojas very well, you have to take the Snana. So Ojaskaram Param is Snana. Yes. 1 minute. Ojaskaram. Here it is, Ojaskaram Param. That also you understand or underline one where it was asked once. Ojaskaram Param is Snana. Okay. Then you have the Shuddha Vastra. Okay. Shuddha Vastra is Nirmala Ambala Dharana, or like the very clean cloths which is mentioned, and it is Ayushya and Alakshmi Hara which is mentioned, and Praharsha, Srimata Parishada, and Kamya and Yashasya are the gunas of Shuddha Vastra. And Gandhamalya Dharana, it is Alakshmikna which is mentioned. And the other one is regarding Gandhamalya Dharana, that is not so important. Pada and Malamarga Shaucha. Pada and Malamarga Shauchana, it is, sorry, it is more Medikara. Next, it is regarding Chatradharana. Okay. The Chatradharana is Itehe Prashamanam. Which among the following is Itehe Prashamana can be asked. So the Itehe Prashamana is Chatradharana, and Balya, Gupti, Avarana, and Sankarana. That is all the effect of Chatradharana. The Dandadharana is Satradam Vishudana and Avastambana Ayushya Bhayagna, particularly from the Bhaya of Sarpa and all. And Kesha Shmashru, Naka, Chedana, it is more Vrishakara, Pushtikara, and Ayushya, and Shujirupa Virajana is mentioned for Kesha, Shmashru, and also Naka Chedana there. And this line only, maybe the 5th chapter, the Matra Shiti Adhyaya, the main important shloka is mentioned, Nagari Nagarsyeva, Ratasyeva Ratiyata, and also Vritya Upaneshevate, Ye Sur Dharma Virodanaha. That is one of the important shlokas which is mentioned. This is all about the 5th chapter of Charaka Sutra. Okay. Okay. Then coming to the next area regarding Tasyashiti Adhyaya. Okay. 6th chapter, Tasyashiti Adhyaya. This and all we have covered. Okay. This doll is covered. Okay. This point is also covered. Tasya Shiti Adhyaya. Nirmalambra Parishada. Kshaura Karma Dhandadarana. Okay, that is finished. Vyayama Shushruta, that is also covered. Tasya Shiti Adhyaya. Okay. The Tasya Shiti Adhyaya, we know there are total of 6 Ridus which is mentioned. So first is regarding the Uttarayana Ritu. In the Uttarayana Ritu, the Surya will go for the Uttara Disha, and there is Shishira Vasanta and Grishma. That is the Adhana Kala. And in that time, Shishira Vasanta and also Grishma, the Vayu is about the Ruksha part and the Agneya Surya, and that's why the Rukshata will be more than. And Dakshinayana Ritu is Varsha, Sharat, and also the Hemanta part, which is mentioned. That is considered as the Visarga Kala. And Vayu will not be so much Ruksha there, especially for the Varsha and Sharat and Hemanta. It is mostly Saumya because of the Chandra part, and the Surya part is coming for the Shishira, Vasanta, and the Grishma part, which is mentioned there. And Ritu and the Pradhana Rasa, which is mentioned there. So in the Shishira, it is Tikta Rasa Ahara Dravya should be taken more. And for the Vasanta, it is Kashaya. This Rasa predominance is very important and it is repeatedly asked here. Okay. Okay. So first is for the Shishira. In the Shishira, it is Vasanta. And so Shishira, it is Tikta. Okay. For the Shishira, it is Tikta Rasa. And for the Vasanta, it is Kashaya Rasa. Vasanta Kashaya or Vasantika Kashaya, like that also you can understand. And for the Grishma, it is Katu. So Grishma Keti. Grishma Keti. Previously, we were dealing with, I think, initial part. The Grishma should be with a Katu. Grishma should be with Katu. And for the Varsha, it is for Amla. Sharat and Lavana, it is Lavana. Sharat Lavana, or Sharat is like a Vanajivi, like that you can understand. So Vana means with Lavana, you will get it. And for the Hemanta, it is Madhura Rasa. Hemanta is a sweet guy, or Hemant is a sweet guy. That also you can understand. Hemanta, Madhura. And Ritu Anusara Bhala, when we consider, we'll get more Bala in the cases of Shishira and Hemanta. Shishira and Hemanta, there is Uttama Bala. And Sharat and Vasanta, it is Madhyama Bala. And Varsha and Grishma, that is Durbala Bala is there. So first we will go to the Hemanta Ritucharya. Hemanta Ritucharya, mainly the important one is regarding the Jayantaka Sweta is mentioned for the Hemanta Ritu. So this can be asked like in which Ritu Jayantaka Sweta is mentioned. So the Jayantaka Sweta is for the Hemanta Ritucharya, and Agaru Lepa is mentioned, and Pragabam Chanishevete Maithunam. Regarding the Maithuna also, Pragabam Chanishevete Maithunam. This also can be asked. Pragabam Chanishevete Maithuna. So I'll write which is the important areas which you can understand for the Hemanta Ritu. One is the Jayantaka Sweta, and you have the Agaru Lepa. Garu Lepa and Prakamam Maithuna. That is regarding the Maithuna, the reference is mentioned. And for the Shishira Ritucharya, the Shishira Ritucharya also almost, you know, it is similar to the Hemanta Ritucharya. Like you have to avoid the Vatala Annapana and Lagu Annapana and Pravata and Pramidahara and Manda and all should be avoided there. Here you can avoid for the Shishira, the Katu, Tikta and Kashaya Rasa, and Vatala, Shishira and Lagu Annapana can be avoided. For Vasantika Ritucharya, there is Chandana and Aguru Leba is mentioned. So for the Hemanta, it can be mentioned like Agaru Leba, and for the Vasanta Ritucharya, it is Chandana and the Agaru Leba, both are mentioned there. And Sugambu Shaucha. So in which Ritu Sugambu Shaucha is mentioned also can be repeatedly asked there. So we'll write the Vasanta Ritu. In the Vasanta Ritu, it is Chandana and Agaru Lepa. Chandana and also the Agaru Lepa is mentioned. And Sugambu Shaucha is mentioned there. Sugambu Shaucha is mentioned there. And you have the Nirgata Svidu and Madhvika Madhya is mentioned. So Madhvika Madhya is mentioned in which Ritu also can be asked. Madhvika Madhya. And the Vasante Anubhavedis Idana, like regarding Kanananam Chiyabonam and all, regarding is mentioned with the Vasanta Ratucharya. The Grishma Ratucharya, the Madhya is contraindicated in Grishma Ratucharya. And in the daytime, Shita Graha, and in the Nidra and Ratri Kala, it is Chandramshu Shitala Graha is mentioned there. And for the Varsha Ritucharya, it is Tridosha Kopa and Agni Deepana and Tridosha Shamana Annapana is given, like it is mentioned for the Varsha Ritucharya. And for the Sharat Ritucharya, it is Tiktaka Grita is mentioned. Tiktaka Grita is given in which Ritu, like that the question can be asked in the Sharat Ritu. So I'll write that one. Sharat Ritu, it is Tiktaka Grita. Tiktaka Grita and the Virechana, Rakta Mokshana. Mokshana, and also the Hamsodaka. Hamsodaka is considered as the Amrita Tulya. Hamsodaka is considered as Amrita Tulya. These are all about the till the Sharat Ritucharya, which is mentioned. And it is Pradhoshe Chendu Rashmayoha. That's not so important. This is all about the importance regarding the Ritucharya. Up to this only, this is enough. Important things I have already told you. Then coming to Navegandharaniya Adhyaya chapter. Okay. Okay, this is fine, finished. This and all, the Ritu is finished, Vihara is finished. Then the Samani Ritu, that is also fine. That's also finished. Doshanasari Shodhana, that is also fine. Then coming to, okay, regarding the timings, what it is mentioned, regarding the times which is mentioned. So it is 15 Nimesha is equal to 1 Kashta, and 30 Kashta is equal to 1 Kala, and 20 Kala is 1 by 10 Kala, or the Muhurta which is mentioned. 30 Muhurta is 1 Ahoratra, and 2 Nadika is 1 Muhurta. Sometimes 3 Ritu is equal to 1 Ayana can be asked, or 2 Ayana is equal to 1 Samvatsara. This also can be asked, so that you can underline that. Then Ritucharya Palnet is Vata Kapha, it is Vasanta, and Vata Pitta is Grishma, and Kapha Pitta is Sharada. Just that one also. This is up to this area. Next, we will go to the Navegandharaniya Adhyaya. Navegandharaniya Adhyaya, almost all the areas are important. In that one, first we will start with the Vega number. You know, the Vega numbers are total 13 in number there. Total 13 in number, okay? So in that 13, the first one is regarding the Mutra, okay? The first one is regarding the Mutra. In the Mutra, whenever the Mutra Vegavarodha Lakshana is there, that is Basti Mehanayoha Shulav is mentioned, and Mutra Krichra, Shiro Rucha, Vinama, Vamshana, Anaha is also mentioned for the Mutra. And what is the Chikilsa which is mentioned for the Mutra? It is Sweda and Avagaha. I'll write the Chikilsa part, Lakshana, you will get it easily. So the Chikilsa is Sweda and Avagaha. Sweda, Avagaha is mentioned. And Abhyanga and Avapida. Abhyanga and also Avapida. And Abhyanga, Avapida, Snehapana. And also Trivida Basti Karma is mentioned there. Trivida Basti Karma. Okay. This is all about the Chikitsa of Mutra Vegandharana. Then coming to the Purisha. So in the Purisha, it is the Lakshana is Pakvashe Mula is there, Atmana is there, Shirashula, Pindigo Dveshna. One of the repeatedly questions asked were regarding Pindigo Dveshna is given seen which kind of Vegavarodha. In the Purisha Vegavarodha, Pindigo Dveshna is given. So what is the Chikilsa? So the Chikilsa is Sweda Avagaha, Varti, Basti, and Pramadi Annapana. So Pramadi Annapana, note down that. That can be sometimes asked. Pramadi Annapana is the Chikilsa for Purisha Vegavarodha. Okay. Then you have the Shukra Vegavarodha. The Shukra Vegavarodha, it is Medra, Amshana Shula is there, Angamarda, Hridi Veda, and also the Mutra Vibhanda is there. And when you go for the Chikilsa, it is Abhyanga, Avagaha, Basti, and Madhira, and Kukkuta. Kukkuta is for the Shukra there. And the Maithuna, Kshali, and the Kshira. Maithuna is the Chikilsa for Shukra Vegavarodha, and the Kshali and the Kshira. Then coming to Adhovayu, Adhovayu can be repeatedly asked. So Adhovayu needs a star marking. Okay. So in the Adhovayu, it is the Lakshanas are Vittu, Mutra, Vadanam, Sangha, and the Admana is there, Vedana, Klama, and Jadana, there is Vadajanya Roga development is there. And here the Chikilsa is like a Sneha Sweda Viti, Varti, Vadana Lomana, and the Bojana and the Pana is also mentioned. The Bojana and Pana, maybe we will not click it very easily. So with other Lakshanas of Varti and all, you can underline the Bojana and the Pana. So the Bojana and the Pana is also mentioned here. That is for the Adho Vayu there. Then coming to the Chardi. In the Chardi Lakshana, there is Kandu, Koda, Aruchi, Venga, Shodha, Pandu, and all is mentioned here. So here, regarding the Chardi, Bhukta Pracharadana is there, Duma is there, Lankana is there, Raktamokshana is there, and the Ruksha Annapana and the Vyayama and the Vireshana is mentioned there. For the Chardi, maybe the Chikilsa, Vireshana, you will not get it easily. So Chardi, one of the Chikilsa is regarding the Vireshana there. For the Chardi, it is Vireshana. Then coming to the Kshavatu Chikilsa. Kshavatu, it is Manyastamba, Shirashula, Ardhita, Ardava Bedaka, and Indriya Daurbalya, which is mentioned. And the Chikilsa is Duma and Uttara Bhaktika Grita. Uttara Bhaktika Grita is repeatedly asked the Uttara Bhaktika Grita for the Kshavatu. Kshavatu for Uttara Bhaktika Grita. Okay, that is for the Kshavatu. And after the Kshavatu, it is Udgara. The Udgara is the Lakshana is Hikka and the Kasa, Aruchi, Kamba, and Hridaya Urasa Vibhanda is also one of the Lakshana. And what is the Chikilsa which is mentioned? It is the Hikka Dole Chikilsa. So we will go to the Hikka. What is the Chikilsa mentioned? Okay. Then coming to the Nidra. Nidra is just Swapna and Sambhahana is the Chikilsa. That you will get it easily. And the Sramashwasa, it is Visrama and Vartashamana. That also you will get it easily. Maybe the Srama and the Shwasa. When you have the Vega Dharana, because of the Vega Dharana, the Lakshana generally is seen is with the Gulma. Okay. Gulma is there, Hridroga is there, and the Samoha is also mentioned there for the Sramashwasa Vegavadorana and the Nidra. So Nidra Vegavarodha Lakshana is Akshi Gaurava is there, the Kshiro Gurutva and the Angamartha and Tandra. So Swapna and Samvahana, okay, you will get it easily. The Bashpa Priyakata. So Priyakata was repeatedly asked. Priyakata is the Chikilsa for which Vegavarodha can be asked. Priyakata is the Vegavarodha Chikilsa for the Bhashpa. Also, the Madhya for the Bhashpa. Madhya for the Bhashpa. And the Swapna for also the Bhashpa. And the Pipasa. Pipasa is the Shir Tarpana is mentioned for the Pipasa. And for the Kshut Itit, Snigdha Ushna and the Lagubhojana. And Sarva Vatakna Aushada can be given for the Jrimba Aushada. And for the Udgar, it is Hikaduli Chikilsa. Okay, that much only is mentioned. And for the Dharaniya Vega, it is, Anrita Vakya. Anrita Vakya is one of the Dharaniya Vega mentioned. And the Irshya, Parusha Vakya, and the Mana, Nirlajja, Lova, Shoga, Bayakroda is mentioned for the Dharaniya Vega. And when coming to the Karma, there are Trivida Veda for the Karma. That is, Mana, Vak, Kaya is mentioned for the Karmana. And when you are coming to the Vyayama Gunas, the Laghavam, Karma Samarthya, and also Dukkha Sahishnata and all is mentioned for the Vyayama there. And one of the very important quotation which is mentioned is regarding Gaja Simha Ivakarshan Sahasa Sa Vinashyati is mentioned for the Vyayama Guna there. And then coming to the Deha Prakriti, it is of 4 times. Deha Prakriti is about 4 times. That is Samadosha and Ekadosha is mentioned. Okay, Malavriddhi, Malakshya and all, you will get it easily. And Dadi Sevana Vidhi, okay. With the Didi, what and all can be mixed for the healthy benefits, okay. With the Dadi, you can mix the Grita. With the Dadi, Grita can be mixed, Sharkara can be mixed, Mudga can be mixed there, Kshaudra and also the Amalaka can be mixed with the Dadi there. The Dadi should be healthily taken in that way. And the only thing is that the Anushna and Ratri Varja is seen for the Dadi Sevana Vidhi there. And in which all condition Dadi is contraindicated. This can be asked. Dadi contraindicated conditions, what and all it is mentioned. So the Dadi is contraindicated, especially in the cases of Jwara. Of course, that you will get it easily. For the Jwara, it is mentioned. The Jwara, it is contraindicated. And other than the Jwara, it is for the Rakta Pitta also it is mentioned. The Jwara is mentioned and the Rakta Pitta is mentioned. And the Visarpa and the Kushta also it is mentioned there. So the Visarpa and also the Kushta. Okay, Visarpa, Kushta, Pandu, and the Kamala and all it is contraindicated. And also the Brahma. This is mentioned here. And next, this is up to the important areas of this chapter. We will go to the next chapter that is regarding the Indriyopakramaniya Adhyaya. What are the important areas? We will deal with it. Okay. So the Indriyopakramaniya Adhyaya, it is mentioning about the mana. What are the pariyas of mana? So, you know, Atindriya, Sattva, Chetana, that and all are mentioned for the mana. And the karma is Cheshta Pratyana Bhudam, like that mentioned. And there is Panchapanchaga is mentioned. Panchapanchaga is one of the important areas where the questions are asked. So first is regarding the Panchindriya. The Panchindriya is like Chakshu, Shrotra, Ghrana, Rasana and Sparshana is mentioned for the Panchindriya. And Panchindriya Dravya is there. Panchindriya Dravya is Akashadi. That can be asked there. Pancha Indriya Dravya is Akashadi. Panchendriya Dravya is Akashadi. And Panchendriya Adhishtanas are mainly our sense organs. Like two Akshi is there, two Karna is there, one Nasika and one Jihva, and the Tuk is mentioned for Panchendriya Adhishtana. And Panchendriya Artha is there. That is the Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa and Gandha. That is mentioned for the Panchendriya Artha. And Panchendriya Buddhi is there. That is Kshanika and Nishchayatmika. Kshanika and Nishchayatmika is mentioned for the Panchendriya Buddhi there. These are all the important areas for the Panchaka there. And also mentioning about the Sadvrta qualities. Sadvrta, you know, the Indriyaja and Shatavarsha Ayu is mentioned for the Sadvrta there. So here, when you're taking the bath, you should not be very fast or very cold slide. And in the Natna condition, or you should have at least some cloths when you take the snana. That is also mentioned. Nanagna, it is told. And Upasprashana, the snana, it should be continued 2 times in a day. And Sharira should be kept in a straight line when you're taking the anna, or when you're sneezing, or when you're sleeping there. The Sharira should be stiff or straight, it should be less, it should not be bent there. And the Dadi, Madhu, Lavana, Saktu, and Grita, it should be taken wholly. Okay, Sampurna Sevana is mentioned. And in 14 days, okay, 3 times in 15 days, the Kesha, Nakash, Mashru, and Loma Chedana should be done there. Okay, once in 15 days. Oh, sorry, in a 15 days, 3 times it should be done. Okay, 15 days, 3 times. And Nitya Taila is Murda, Shrotra, Grana, and Pada. That's also repeatedly posted there. And in the evening times, what are the contraindicated things? That is the coming under Ratri Charya. In the Ratri Charya, it is Bhojana, it is mentioned there. And Adhyayana and Maithuna and the Swapna is mentioned for the Ratri Charya there. And one Yuga, like at least 1 yuga before we should have our drishti. This also repeatedly asked that how many yuga before we should have drishti when we walk. So it is 1 yuga before. Then Bhujana, it should be kept in the Uttarottara Disha that is mentioned there. And Padyushata, Ahara Sevana, it is also mentioned there. And the Vinamamsa, Haritagi, Shushka Shaka, and the Phalavakshana is mentioned. And Saktu, when it is contraindicated. Most of the time, in practical uses also, we see like Saktu, when it is taken at the night time, you might get to the Atisara there. So the Saktu is contraindicated Kevala, only if it is taken without any other things, the Kevala. Or the Ratri time also, the Saktu is contraindicated. And after the food also, Saktu should not be taken there. And in larger quantity, adumatra, and 2 times in a day should not be taken. And in between, the water intake should also be not taken, and it should not be crunched so much, the Saktu. This is all about the chapters from regarding the Indriyopakramani Adhyaya. So in this chapter, you have to give importance to the Panchapanchaka, that is the important areas there. Then coming to the Kuddaga Chadushpada Adhyaya. The Kuddaga Chadushpada Adhyaya, that is regarding the Padachushte Sambandha, it is mentioned there. The Chigilsa Paribhasha is also mentioned there. And here you have the Chadurnam, Vishaghadinam, Shastanam, the Uttakride, that is mentioned for the Chigitsa Paribhasha. And the Vaidya Guna, this is mentioned about the Vaidya types and all, that is the Shrude Parivadaptam and all, it is mentioned there. And the Aushadha Guna, that maybe Bahukalpa Bahuganam Sambanam Yugamushadam, it is given for the Ashtanga Hridaya Shloka there. For the Charaka Shloka, it is the Bahuta, same like that, Yogida it should be. And different types of Kalpana is mentioned, and it is Sampanna. It is having varied type of Guna. Sampath is also mentioned. Then coming to the Yogi Guna, what are the qualities of Yogi? It is Smriti, Nirdeshakaritva, and Nyabhagatva cha Roganam, and Abhiruda, that is mentioned for the Yogi Guna there. And you also have the 16 Gunas which is mentioned, and the Vaidya should be Pradhana. Vaidya should be Pradhana is also mentioned, and Yatha Vijnada Sharira Sampata, and Vaidya Pramukha Darshana is also mentioned. And some of the qualities of Pranabhisara Vaidya and also Rajarho Bishaktama is also mentioned. So Pranabhisara Vaidya is like the Shastra Shastrartham Pravarti Karma Darshana. That is the person, the Pranabhisara Vaidya. Like he is already proficient in Shastra and the Shastra there. Rajarha Bishatakriya, like he is more well versed in the Hetu Linga and Aushada. Rogina Mapunarbhava, and that important shloka is mentioned like Shastram Shastrani Salilam, Gunadosha Pravarte, Patran Apekshita, Pratnam Chigilsartham Vishusade, that area is also mentioned there. And Sadhya Rogina Adhivartade, these are the Sadhya Rogam Adhivartade, Vidya Vitarka, Vijnana Smriti Tatparada Kriya, that is also the part. And Vaidya Shabda Nishpati is also mentioned. That is for the Vidya, Mati, Karma Drishti, and the Abhyasa and Shriddhi and the Ashraya is also mentioned there. And through the books, which kind of knowledge you will get? That is the Vainayaka Buddhi. Vainayaka Buddhi you will get from the Pustaka Jnana, and Atmana Buddhi is from Sahaja Buddhi, which is mentioned there. And there are 4 types of Vaidyavriti. Chaturvida Vaidyavriti, which is mentioned. That is Maitri, Karunya, Shakya Priti, and Asadhya Roga Upekshana. These are the areas which is mentioned for the Vaidya Shabda or Vaidya Maitri part. So I think we have completed up to 9 chapters. The 10th chapter also we will complete. That is regarding the Mahachatushpada Adhyaya. So Mahachatushpada Adhyaya, it is mentioning about the Sadhya Sadhyada part there. So there are 3 Vibheda and Alpupaya Sadhya and all is mentioned. So in that one, the Sukhasadhi Lakshana chapter, which are the qualities which is mentioned. So here it is Nidhanadi Alpatva and Nava Sarvata Aushada Kshama Deha is mentioned, and Desha Atulyata is also mentioned, and Chatushpada Yukta is also mentioned for Sukhasadhi Lakshana. Mainly the Kritrasadhi Lakshana, it used to take the areas like Kaladusha Prakriti and Garbini, Vriddha, Bala is mentioned as Shastakshara Agnisadhya. So Shastakshara Agnisadhya Tulya is the Kritrasadhya Lakshana there. And Ekamarga plus Chatushpita Vina, Dvimarga plus Na Adhikala and Dudochita. These are the areas which is mentioned for the Kritrasadhya Lakshana there. And regarding Pratyakya Lakshana and also the Yapya Lakshana. So the Yapya Lakshana is for the Dudoshaja there. These are the important areas which is mentioned for that one. So just Marma Sambandhi Ashrita, that all you can correlate, it is for the Yapya Lakshana there. And Pratyakya mainly Tridoshaja. Okay, this is the main difference which is mentioned for the Yapya and the Pratyakya. I hope you have understood up to this. We'll stop for today. We have completed about 10 chapters of Charaka. In the coming classes, we will be completing other chapters of Charaka Samhita. Okay. So thank you and have a nice day.